summer in North Carolina, but that could change due to concerns about the coronavirus. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper has said that he cannot guarantee allowing full attendance in the venue. And in response, President Trump threatened to move the event somewhere else. So how will things shake out for the August convention? To weigh in, we welcome back member of the National Diversity Coalition for Trump, Bruce LeVell. Now, Bruce, you're in Georgia, and we hear that Georgia may be in the running if the convention moves. So what can you tell us?
Well, we'd love to have it, but, I can tell you the president, we're going to fight for North Carolina. We're not just going to let it go. Hey, Georgia, Atlanta, great infrastructure, largest airport in the world. You saw Governor Kemp in terms of his leadership and being bold and letting us, me, small business like myself, many of us here in Atlanta area and in Georgia, open, govern ourselves accordingly. Hey, put it in a big stadium, outdoor stadium. You got 20,000 people usually that come to those events in those arenas. We'll spread them out in the Georgia Dome. Social. There's all kind of ways on this, guys. So we'd love to have it. We're what, 150, 170 million of estimated money that can come in the area. Hey, we'll take it.
But yeah, is that the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Could you have it there?
I mean, why not open the roof? Look. Bob, we know we had in Cleveland, we had about 20,000. I was a national delegate there. Heck, you got 80, 90,000 seating capacity. We'll just spread out the 20,000. Look, we can work this out, and a lot of the other states, in all due fairness, could work this out. Carolina Panther Stadium, outdoor in the sun, I'm sure to be 95 degrees. Yeah. We know what the sun rays do, Bob. We know what that does in terms of how it combats the coronavirus and the infection on, objects. So there's a lot of ways, so they don't need to run away from this idea. The Democrat governor in North Carolina, there is a way. There is.
So how's it going with reopening in Georgia, Bruce? I know actually been getting a lot of positive attention lately because it was a risky move.
Yeah. Well, you saw the vice president was here, did a tour, some of my colleagues, some of the cafe owners, et cetera. Is like I said on your show before, Bob, the small business, the resiliency, the how we can endure. A lot of us on the hook for rents, a lot of us on the hook for mortgages. We got 3 and 4 employees. We, like I said, the new norm, smelling bleach and Lysol is the new norm for consumer confidence. So we're doing good. We're coming back. We're strong, and we're trying to calm the fears of the mask and everything. We understand people have different comfort levels, but we are doing very well. We know how to govern ourselves. And I have to say, we're one of the leaders on coming back to this great economy is Georgia, especially under Brian Kemp's leadership and the president, of course, under his leadership. So we're happy. We're getting better.
Where does it stand on getting back, for instance, with restaurants? Because is it 25% now, 50% occupancy, 75 or 100? And what kind of demand are you having? Is it filling whatever is allowed in those restaurants?
Well, let me give you an example. One of my good friends, $3 Cafe up in Sandy Springs, for example. You go in their dining room, you could seat, let's say 55, 60. Okay, every other seat, they're seating people. I went to my gym last night, Lifetime Fitness, great club. Every other treadmill was cut off. We were distant. The weights machine were spread out. There were people constantly walking around cleaning on top of the cleaning. So it's the optimism, I tell you, it's so refreshing, Bob. And thank you for asking about this, because I know there's a lot of conversation on the big giants, the Deltas, and we love them too. But don't forget about us little small business guys, 3, 4, 5, 8 employees. We are 80% of the nation's debt service in terms of who gives the money to the government in terms of our payroll taxes.
Yes.
Don't forget about
small
us.
businesses.
And 40% of the GDP, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
now,
sir.
Bruce, I also want to ask you about, this is big news. Disney's saying that it's opening up mid-July. What about Six Flags Over Georgia or other attractions in the Atlanta area?
Yeah. Listen, I'm praying for that. I have, like I said, I have scientists actually in my family and doctors and the beauty of the sun. Thank God for the beautiful sun in terms of, how hot it gets down here. And you all know what it's like to be in a amusement park.
But it's summer. It's supposed to be hot.
I know.
We're supposed to be outside having fun.
That's the combat. That's the towards that corona, that sun, that beautiful God-given sun.
All right, Bruce, thank you. And look forward to talking to you again soon.